Hi everyone, thanks so much for tuning into my channel. In today's episode, I am going to be making some no-bake Oreo Truffle Hearts. This is a super fun and super easy recipe to make. I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, hit that thumbs up button and that subscribe button so you can check out my latest videos that are going to be launching soon. So to get this started, pretty easy. I'm going to take out cream cheese that is just going to come to room temperature while I get my candied heart molds, my candied heart molds molded. So I'm just gonna set my Oreos and my cream cheese aside because the truffle making will come in just a little bit, and that gives these a bit more time to come to room temperature. So to get my candy hearts covered, I have 2 molded candy hearts that I'll be doing, and these are geometric candy heart molds. Now what is neat about these is we can cover them in, I'm going to be covering them in chocolate, and then I'll be filling them with my Oreo truffle. But you can also use a cake ball batter, so cake mix with some kind of like buttercream frosting or chocolate frosting, whatever frosting you love, and make a cake ball to fill these. But I want to give it a little something different than what I've seen around and make some Oreo truffles. So I'm gonna set my microwave to 50% power and get them melting for about 1 minute. If you're not sure how to set the power on your microwave, all you have to do is take a microwave safe glass, maybe a coffee mug, fill it with water and put it in one of the back corners of the microwave. 50% of the microwaves will boil that cup of water while 50% cooks your food. So that's just one quick easy way of kind of troubleshooting your microwave if you're not sure how to actually set the power on the microwave. So what I've done once I've got my chocolate melted, I added some gel food coloring. You want to make sure that you have a gel or a powdered food coloring and not adding a liquid food coloring that is based with water, because the water is actually going to cause this melting chocolate to seize. So gel food coloring, it works perfect. You can see I started with a pink and then just started developing the color into the molds, and then I grabbed a paintbrush just to paint some on. I really didn't have a big plan of how the color was going to go. I was just kind of experimenting with this one. So I just did a spoon and some dollops. Then I did another color with a light purple, and again painted them on. Just used some fun paintbrushes that I actually got with a cookie making kit that I will link below. But super easy, super fun. You're not really concerned about how they're going to look right now in the mold. It's when we pop them out of the mold is what we really are going for the design to look for. So this third color was a red, and I thought I would just try some little polka dots that I'd start off with. I did let them set before adding in white chocolate to finish everything off. So I just used the 3 colors, pink, purple, and red. And then I did a white coating on all of them just to kind of make sure there was nothing showing through. You can see they're all kind of unique in their own way, so they're all gonna look different. And that's what I was going for. And then I did add a little bit of extra white again to a few of them to make sure, again, that coating was completely covered and there wasn't any missed spots in the mold. Now to make the truffles. So I added about 18 Oreo cookies and 4 ounces of cream cheese, and that is the little recipe I'm using. So all I did is I used a Tupperware Power Chef that I ground up the cookies first and then had room softened cream cheese, and again it was a half a stick, so about 4 ounces, and I just mixed it together, and you can kind of see the texture I was going for so it was a little bit thicker. I did decide I wanted it to be a little bit more ground up, but not any like softer by adding more cream cheese. So I just got everything mixed together and then grabbed a spoon and started filling the molds. You guys, these are so quick and easy. I love anything that's no bake. Not only is it fast and easy, but you can take little samples and not worry about getting sick. And that is one of the best features ever. So I'm just using a small spatula to fill them in, and I use that just to make a kind of an even layer on each one, because I'll be topping each of these off with more white chocolate as the bottom, and to keep everything, to keep the truffles completely sealed. So I added as much as I can. The 18 Oreos weren't quite enough to fill all of the truffles that I had planned on making, so I grabbed some golden Oreos and mixed those together with some cream cheese. And that I did eyeball. I didn't have the exact how much cream cheese should go to it, so I did do a little bit of an eyeball, and it turned out it was absolutely delicious. So I just did about 3 or 4 golden Oreos and then maybe a couple tablespoons of cream cheese. And again, room softened cream cheese. Because it was a smaller amount, I just used another Tupperware item, which is our the Tupperware Chop and Prep, which is a smaller chopper that they have. If you've watched some of my other videos, you've seen me use both of these choppers before, and I swear by them. They are so handy, so great to have around. I do have a Tupperware website link below, and you can actually do some shopping. So then I melted just a little bit more chocolate, and I did a quick cover to make sure that, again, all the Oreos were covered. I let that set, and then I did another layer just to make sure there was no chocolate or, the Oreos showing through. I wanted it to be completely covered and look like chocolate. So this is kind of like if you think about baking, when you use, you do a crumb cover or a crumb coating. That was my crumb coating, and now this is my final, make it look really pretty coating. I let them set in the fridge for about a half hour. Now what I've done here is I took a regular frying pan, I heated it up, and now I have it on some oven mitts on the counter, and I just use that to melt down all the corners or any sharp edges that the chocolate has. It works really quick and easy to make sure that the edges look completely perfect and that there's no extra chocolate hanging off of any part of that. So now I've got all of the hearts on a silicone mat, and I got some edible glitter, which I sprayed all the hearts with, and it was a silver glitter, and it looked so pretty. Melted down some additional chocolate and added some pink, and then just started decorating each truffle to make it just look a little bit unique and fun. I at one point did not realize I had chocolate coming out of both ends, so you can see I glopped some chocolate on a few of those hearts. Nothing, a little, I had hand all over my hand. Nothing a little paper towel didn't fix up. And then more chocolate hit it. I got some fun sprinkles that I was pretty excited to use. These were silver. I did have, you can see in the background there, I had a packet of red, but I decided it just didn't go well with my pink and purple. So here's the final result. These turned out so delicious. I delivered them to some family members and they absolutely loved them, which was really fun to hear. Just a really fun treat. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that subscribe button and give me a comment below if this is something that you would want to give a try.